All right, 66 Chevelle interior exterior walk around, starting with the interior obviously. We'll start in the dash. It's Autometer American Muscle complete gauge cluster over top of a carbon fiber printed composite dash overlay. Kind of cleaned up the dash quite a bit. The dash was in really good shape anyway. I just thought that this looked maybe a little better. Vintage air controls in the lower dash. Pioneer double din stereo in the console. That's an air fuel. There's a wideband installed in the exhaust for tuning. The vintage air blower assembly. It's vented in the corner dash, the center dash, the upper dash, and the floor. Clayton Machine Works pedals, except for the GM electronic drive-by-wire pedal that came with the engine package. All the interior is new as well. All of it comes from TMI. The carpet, the seats, the headliner is all brand new. The rear bench is a cover over the old bench. I cleaned up the old bench and stretched the new cover over it. 6x9 quartz in the rear deck. 6-inch in the doors with tweeds mounted. There's power windows, all 4 windows. Works excellent. Billet Specialties carbon fiber woven surround wheel. I'm sure I'm forgetting something anyway. We'll move on. Finished the car in, I think, 2017. The paint is original to that era. Start with the wheels. Forge Line CH3P 5 spokes with G-Force Rival BF Goodrich on top of them. 245s in the front on 8.5s. 335 35s over 12-inch rear wheels. Again, the exterior of the vehicle, every facet of the Brightworks is brand new. All the lighting, all the lenses, the grille panels, the trim, everything but the sheet metal. I put LED surrounds in the headlights. Actually, a cool feature that I included with that. I didn't really like how the factory lights had low visibility, so I relayed the surrounds into the blinker circuit, and they alternate blink. This is with the hazard-ons, but of course when you turn, it's one side or the other. Along with that, in the tail, Digitail LED assemblies under the a factory-style lens cover. Again, all that's brand new. Spent a lot of time with the bumpers. Everything with the bumpers is really tight to the vehicle. If you know these cars, you know that the bumpers kind of hung out there quite a bit, and I didn't really prefer that very well. So in the front bumper, what I did is I cut it right along this line, took a couple inches out, tucked it in, and then shaved these lines to profile the car. The grill, again, all brand new, even the badging. It was chrome. I decided to paint all the interior just to leave a little bit of surround along the top and bottom just for detailing. I kind of like the way it turned out. All the trim is color matched to the car. It's all here, but all color matched. Again, a shot of the shave in on the front bumper. Kindig door handles. I think I have a build file if anyone cares to see some of the build progress on the car. It's not super detailed, but I do have quite a bit of photos while I was building it. As you can see, the 335s in the rear, pretty meaty. I'll do another video that's a fly under of the car so we can talk about what's underneath it. This is a 1965 Chevelle badge. I just liked it a lot, so I decided to use it on my 66. Concerning the paint, since it's been several years and I live in Alaska, just to be straightforward, it's seen some rock chip. These are rock chips along the lower cheek, along with this profile edge that sees a beating from the tires. But you can also see here that the shave is pretty tight. Profiled in pretty close. Actually, on these rear bumpers, here's the chip right here that I was, just for honesty, I guess. With the rear bumpers, I cut along this corner line and then squeezed the corner in, rather than, this is a line I couldn't mess with. Although the clearance on here was pretty prominent, so I actually welded in some metal to profile this body corner. Turned out pretty good as well. Again, all of the trim, this is usually bright work chrome or brush or polished aluminum. I color matched it all and decided the rear deck is, I don't know if you could see it on the video, but it's a silver with a pulled brush to make it look like brushed stainless. Nice little feature. This was an original badge. I just liked it, so again, color matched. Oh, the trim around the window. My intent when I built this car, you could probably see it better from the front, is I wanted to use Fessler frameless glass, but they did not have it for the mid-late 60s A bodies when I built the car. I think they may now. But when I was prepping the metal, in anticipation of the frameless glass, I shaved all of the trim pins that are inside this reveal in here. So this trim is all 3M'd on. You can kind of see a little bit of it here. Double side foam adhesive. It's all solid. It's been there since I put the car together years ago. It holds tight. It's just my intent again was to go with the frameless glass, and this was only going to be a temporary stop measure until that became available. In the rear, same thing. The pins are removed around the surround and the rear deck trim is 3M'd on. Again, this bumper, like the other one, has taken a little bit of beating from rock chips, along with the lower cheeks. But you take a wide profile of the car, paint overall looks pretty incredible. This is a glass hood. Took a lot of work to make this thing fit this car. Anyone who's ever bought a glass hood, most of them are trash, and it takes a lot of work to make them good. All right, well, I'd say that about does it for the interior, or the exterior interior walkthrough. Thanks.